Hello everybody, this is May Class in a Box. I'm Danny and this is Danny Design Studio. So this month the theme is all about interactive cards. So there are two types of interactive cards here, and this is part one because I'm going to do another session on interactive cards. This is two types of interactive, even though you can make 5 cards from it. So the first type is a waterfall card. Oh, the little bows come off there, but you basically pull this and it swings open like that, and you can see all of the card. There's a little message or a picture on each, so it's quite sweet. Quite like this little card, and inside I've decorated it with some lovely candles. So I'll tell you all the colours in a minute. Now this is the other card that we're going to do, like a gatefold type, and then you open it out. It's like a shutter card, peekaboo card. So that's quite fun as well. So in your box you get the tutorial. So the tutorial has all the measurements on it. You are getting all of the envelopes that you need. You're getting all the in colours. Now this is a sort of a celebration box because this is the start of the new annual catalogue. So you've got one of each colour: Petunia Pop, Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, Pretty in Pink, and Summer Splash. And then you've got the colours of the in colours. So that is each colour in those 2 different types of paper. So 10 of those 6x6 inch coloured paper, and then this beautiful paper here. There's like a watercolour wash. Now these are not just the in colours, they're all different ones, but some of them are just so stunning, and I thought that would go lovely with the scenery that we're building on the second card. So this is a bit of a celebration box, plus you've got some lovely gems, and you've got some ribbon, and you've got some twine, so you've got a lot more than the normal, but it's a celebration box. We're celebrating the fact that there's the new catalogue. So let's start with the first one. So that is the waterfall card. I have cut pieces out, so I'm just trying to make the mechanism. And I'll go through it in a minute. So this is Shy Shamrock. That's my insert that I've already decorated. And do you know what? I haven't got it's typical. I haven't got my papers ready because this is my 3rd attempt on doing this. So let's see if I can quickly cut these papers. Everything seems to have gone wrong today. I'm not sure why. So I'll just quickly cut this. White. I need a white. So white matte layer, which front matte layer 13.9 by 9.5, and then that one is 0.5 centimetre smaller, 13.4. So that will mat onto there. Let's try and get that out of the way, that out of the way, and this out of the way. Now then I'm going to, once you've cut all your pieces of paper and card, you can put this onto there. You can play around with what kind of papers you want on the front. So I'm just going to glue that onto there. That's the first bit. Then we're going to do the mechanism. Let's put that in the middle so you can see. Right, so that's that. Then, so this is my mechanism. So I have cut this and then scored at the levels that I have told you on the tutorial. So this is going to bend here, crease those like that. So you've got each little square is going to go on one of those, and then to decorate it I'm just going to put this on, and again all the measurements are on the tutorial. I'm going to use this side just as something a bit different, having a little border on the side and on the side here. Now here, if you look at the original, I've got a little sort of for the tag to be brought down, I need an eyelet, a little punch there, and something decorative, but you don't have to. You can keep it square if you want. You could just cut that so it's neater. But I thought we could use the nested essential dies, and on here is one of these, and I thought we could put that there so to create a point, but you don't want to go all the way through with the dies. So I'm just going to use a little post-it note to put on there, keep it in place. And if I just show you what I'm doing, so I'm going to put that through there, but I'm not going to cut that bit. So I'm just going to go put it through there so it comes to that point, okay? Because otherwise I'll be cutting the other side as well. So as soon as that's gone through, I'll come back again. So you see on the other side, you can see that it's gone through. Might be a little bit tricky. Oh, it has gone through. So there we go. We've got that created. So let me put this back. Let's put these nested essential dies back, and then that is going to be sitting in the middle like that. So the next thing I need to do is make a little hole at the top of here for my little ribbon to go through. So that is going to go through like that, and if you can't seem to do it, what I have done is thread it through with my take your pick tool. Doesn't want to go, does not want to go. I'm fraying it all, but anyway, So this goes through there and then comes down like that, and then you've got a little bit of twine in your box, and I'm going to just make it look slightly pretty. So that is going to be a bit fiddly, but I think it's quite nice. Nice to do. A little bow around there. They'd probably be rubbish, the bow. Never mind, let's see what we can do. There we go. Okay, so then I'm going to take this frayed bit off with my blunt scissors. There we go. So, okay, so there we've got, that's going to sit like that. Like that as well. Now, I haven't cut because this is my fourth attempt or so. I've got to do the band across, which is 10 by 2.5. 10 by 2.5 and a little bit of coordinating DSP, which will be 9.5, and that's 2.5, so is it 2.5? So that will be 2. So that should go on there like that. So just glue that on. So I am showing lots and lots of bits of this designer series paper, so lots of sides. Okay, so I've got that side, I've got this, and I've got this. So that is going to go down here. Now I want it roughly about 3.5 centimeters from the bottom, only because it just seems to work with this sort of card. So I'm going to leave it in that spot, glue just on the sides, with, make sure it's straight, a little opening in the center because that's where that mechanism is going to go. So I'm just going to pinch it together a little bit so it's got a little bit of a gap here. Okay, so then next bit is to decorate our little mechanism. Now if you look at this one, you will see that that top bit is the first bit you see, then it's that one, then it's that one, and this is the last one you see. So I am going to put some tear and tape on each line here, not right to the edge, because you need a little bit of movement with this card. So you just need a little bit in the middle. So there we go. Then, so that's the last one you see, and that's the first one you see. So I want it in this order. That's the first, then the candles, then this, and then that is the last. So I'm going to put that here, line it up, and then the second to last will be a little message. Then the candles. Like that. So it's going to go like this basically. You then want a bit of tear and tape onto this band here, just in the middle, right at the base, not too much. It's going to basically be like that. And then what I'm going to do is poke this through there. Make sure I'm happy with where that goes. So just like that, that point is going to come down to there. I'm going to make sure it's central, so move it along a bit, and when I'm happy, I'm then going to bring that down. Make sure it's stuck. And then hopefully it should work. So you pull it. Now it might get a little bit stuck at that point. Now you just need to move, keep playing with it, because it will get stuck, I'll tell you that, because every time I've made one it seems to get stuck on the last one. But you just need to keep moving it so that it gets a bit smoother. Okay, so it eventually will be better. Okay, so that's your front, and then what I've done in the middle, in the inside, is I've already decorated that. I haven't shown you what stamp set I used, have I? If I can find it. I'll have a look in a minute. Yeah, it's right under all my blocks. Hooray for surprises. I like that one. Oh, got in my fingers now. Get that off. So there we go. And then last little bit is the resin dots. I've got the resin dots, you've got the lovely shimmery dots. I didn't have any of those left for mine. So these are still the in colour dots. And I thought brighten it up with some yellow. Where should I put that? There. And another one down here. There we go. That's your first one. Try it again. Keep going. It will work. There we go. First one done. Lovely. So let me show you what I've done. Hooray for surprises. These got some lovely sentiments. They fit really well on this, but you've obviously got to choose sentiments that will fit onto your little card. And the hooray for surprises dies I have got as well. So that's the first one done. And the second one is the interactive little peekaboo card. So I cut this out. This would have been like that, my A4. would it? No, there, it's like a puzzle, isn't it? So that would have been, I've got a little strip there missing. So I've cut my piece out and I've cut my inside panel out. Got my chosen a piece of paper to go with it, and then I've scored the 5 centimeters side on the long side, bring it in the middle, and then I find it easier to just manipulate this bit of card and make sure that it meets in the middle like this. Get bone folder. Let's have a look at my screen. Not too bad, sometimes it moves. So then, that's my inside panel. Then I've got my piece of card and I've cut that so you get the picture in it. And that was another, you've got to sort of choose 2 pieces of your DSP that will go, similar ones that will go together. So I'm then going to sort of stick that on. Make sure it sticks in the way that you want it to stick so that you can see the seam there. That will go this side to the right and the other one goes to the left. That's your gatefold card. Then open it up and you've got this center piece that will go on here. Now make sure that it's not going to overhang, otherwise just cut it so that it looks better. So centralize it, pop it in the middle. Now what you want to do is either use foam adhesive strip on here, or you can use some dimensionals, but I find dimensionals are quite sort of goes, like the depth of it is there's quite a lot of it, so you need a thinner strip really. So I find that I'd probably cut that two pieces of this. This is the base. Yeah, that's the base. So I'm going to put that on, but the top bit, I'm not going to take that sticky off. So I'm just going to take that one off. Okay, so we'll take that one off later because you need to open it. So I'm going to make sure it's central and I'm happy. Bring it down so you get something like that. Okay, so what have I done? I need to cut something out of this. Oh dear. Right, you're not going to really see that, so it's okay. I need to take that off gently. You're not going to see that, so that's going to be okay. Going to have to put another one of these on there, because what you need to do is you need to cut a little circle out of that. So I'm going to cut a little circle, which I think is about 6 centimeters. The decal dies will do, not everyday details actually. Let's not do that one. The deckled circular dies do quite well. Where have I put that? Decal circular dies, circular stylish shape dies. Let's see. So you do need a die. Let me just check. I think I used the decal shape, but let's use this one, should be fine. So where you place it, you need a little bit of a gap here because you've got your padded thingy there, whatever it's called. So that needs to go down, centralized, and then stuck down, and then that will go through. Let's go through your die cutter, and that will go. That should go through both, and you can use that middle bit peel it off, so you can use that middle bit for the front, which is quite nice, so you're not wasting anything. So put that away. So now you are ready to put that in. Okay, so let's try again. It's good these mistakes happen, you know. Sometimes I forget, because I've done it such a long time ago, forget the order of doing things. And you just don't get time to look at. If I had the instructions, I wouldn't be able to keep looking at that. It slows the video down, so I have to try and remember it. So there we go. So you've got this bit that's open, and you're going to take that sticky back off a bit later. So then let's do the mechanism. So you've got your little pieces of white, and on the 8 centimetre side you've scored at 1 centimetre. So then we want to find the middle of these two bits of card. So what I'm going to do, you can either do it on your trimmer, but I'm just going to do it with pencil and ruler. So I'm just going to do a light little mark on here diagonally, and then I know that is the middle. So again on here and diagonally the other side. So then pop it in my trimmer, and going to put this end, this diagonal end, to there in my little track, making sure that that is at the tip in the track, plus that little cross is in the track as well. Just take a few moments. Now what I'm going to do is cut it. I'm going to go to that middle point. If you don't feel confident going to the middle point, just go near the middle point. So I'm going to go near the middle point, but making sure that that cross is in your tract and this point is in your tract. So the rest can be done with scissors, because you want it to be a neat little corner. You don't want to see it overhung going over the edge. You need, that is a bit that you will see. So again, I haven't gone right to the corner, but I will cut the rest. But I'm just making sure that cross is in there. There. So then get your little piece of card plus your scissors and neaten it up. Turn it over if need be. So you can either, with your pencil marks, you can rub it out, but I find that you can still see it a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over, make sure that that little tab is there, but you get this little edging here. Just take your bone folder and make sure that it is all down and neat and nice. So again, with that edge, bring that over, neaten it up. I think I need a new blade. So that is going to go like this. Okay, so then remember you've got this little edge here, so it's got to be below this. Now I think looking at my other one, I think it's about, yeah, 1.5 centimeters down, just to be sure. 1.5 centimeters down. So I'm doing it about there, but you can see that's going to show that. So I've got to be a little bit, I've got to make sure that when I open this, that round bit is not going to be seen. That edge is not going to be seen. So it's got to go there. Let's try that again. Take a little bit of time, but you've got enough here, you can see where your little sticky foam pad comes. You still got a gap, so it's okay. And when it comes out, then I haven't got a gap here or a gap here. Okay, so let's do a bit of glue. Bit too much glue. Why did I do that? Oh, oopsie daisy. Right. So that is going to go to the edge here. Make sure that edge of that card is on that edge, and that is on that edge. So it's going to open like that. Okay, then same on this side. I'm going to do it so that I would always use wet glue as well. That's going to go like that. I'm just going to check that that works. There we go, that's okay. Before that's really stuck down. So you've got that little opening here. Okay, so shall I explain that again? That little tab is glued right up to that line, and again here. A bit fiddly because you have to make sure that you haven't got an edge on this side, which I have. Let's see if I can move it down a little bit, slightly. I'll pull that up, and also hopefully that side will cover it as well. Okay, so then the other thing is you've got a piece of die cuts that I've given you in your little paper bag. So what you need to do is put that in so that it goes centrally in here. So when it opens, you can see your sentiment. So I've already put my sentiment on. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on here at the top and here, and then slide it in like that. So I'm keeping my finger at the top so it's not stuck down, and then when I'm happy with it, I'm going to move it, and then I'm going to stick it down. Okay, so it's just stuck at the top. That's the easiest way of doing it, really. So then I'm ready to take a sticky pad top off, and that is going to hook it up. At the top. So there we go. It's going to open like that. So then you've got your front. Don't forget, you've got your lovely little front that should sort of coordinate with those front panels as well. And you have another die cut as well, which is should be slightly bigger than what you've got. So I've got a little die cut piece like that. So I think what I'm going to do, actually no, I was gonna put some dimensionals on it, but I think it's going to make it too thick because I want to do something else with my little sentiment. So I'm going to put that in the middle. And then I've got my happy birthday, which I have taken from here. Hope your birthday is wonderful. I've stamped it on. This, I've taken the mossy meadow out of this DSP, stamped that onto white, and then I've raised that one, the birthday, with dimensionals, just to give it a little bit of dimension really. And I'm going to raise that up. I'm going to pop this first. I've cut up the sentiment, as you can see, just for something different. And raise that up, put that in the middle, and then the other bits I'm going to do just glue straight on. It's not not very straight. So just pop that with a bit of glue on. And just that's going to be there. That, move it around a little bit. I think this is a great card for a male actually. It's a nice masculine card. And then what should we do for, oh well, it may not be masculine now, but what does it matter? It could still be a masculine card. So then I'm going to put that onto there, but again, wherever I'm going to put it on, just going to glue it onto that side because it's going to go in the middle here. There we go. Make sure it's stuck. And there we go. That is your peekaboo card. Oh, hope I'm in the camera. Am I right up here? Peekaboo card. So there we go. This, you can make 5 cards. I have made 2 on this video, but in total you can make loads more. So thank you very much for joining me, and see what we've got next month. So we'll see you next time.